bowlers I've ever seen in my history of being involved with the Professional Bowlers Tour. Man needs 8 pins to win, 7 to tie, and get 6. And boy, you have to feel for Eric Forkel, but here's the man who's taking advantage.
First shot and a strike, and he had to be back in his bag. He thought that he was out of it.
Well, I'm sure he did think he was out of it. Pete Weber's not going to let any of that bother him. It's going to be Pete against the lane. You'll see him throw the ball very slow, with a lot of hook. May use some loft to attack the head of the lane.
Because Forkel made a bad shot on the first shot. 6.
Good opening shot. Just the 10 pin.
Big tournament for Pete, 25 titles.
Chance to tie Dad. And he's here today in attendance. And always great to have Dick Weber around.
And one of the great spare shooters, Pete Weber, starts off with a spare. Horan, a strike.
I think this next shot is going to tell a lot about the way the game will progress. If Pete can throw a quality shot, get it into the pocket, whether it strikes or not, may not be that important, but if he can hit the pocket the first 2 frames, I'll like his chances throughout the game.
Jerseys and balls that were used during games, money raised during the online auction.
Weber coming in high, leaving the 3, 6, and 10. There is the great Dick Weber and Tracy, Pete's lovely wife. See a look of concern on both of their faces right now, and boy, Dick Weber, he's done it all.
Pete goes for the spare and picks it up, but Pete and his father, the only father-son combination in the PBA Hall of Fame, and he has bowled, it still bowls out on the senior tour.
Bowls a few events, does a lot of work, does a lot of exhibitions around the country and around the world.
Horan now has won 3 matches. Strike here in the title match to start things off.
It's a double for Horan. Take advantage of the situation put before you. That's what Horan has been doing all day long. Started out doing it with great bowling in the first couple of matches. In the last match, he struggled, but he still was able to come up with enough to win.
Boy, Horan started off this afternoon with 2 opens. And strung 7 in a row in that first match, and got a gift in the 10th frame of last game. Horan with 3 in a row.
Well, Horan beat Pete Weber a couple of years ago right here at Stonehenge to win this tournament. Not in the title match, but as he stepped up the rung, up the ladder.
Talk about Stonehenge. Freddie Borden and company always put on a great show in Akron, Ohio. Always great to come here. What a great bowling city.
Slow. Another 3, 6, 10.
Again, enough to 3, 6, 10.
You can get updates throughout the day from our team of meteorologists.
Now,
the
first part of the match, so important, as I said earlier, to get yourself in the pocket, get yourself acclimated to the conditions. Hard and straight. He makes the spare, but he finds himself 26 pins in the rear.
Take a look at PBA titles. Boy, Earl Anthony on top, 41. Will any player catch him? I don't know. Mark Roth at 34, and Pete Weber right there with 25.
Usually that graphic's only the top 8, but I appreciate them putting me in there.
Let's go to that video from Oxford Circle. You can see investigators on the scene last night. Around 10:30 p.m.
Well, he liked that shot. Still crept in high. He's got to keep moving. Got to keep moving left on the approach. Keep the speed down. You can see that ball's over the 22 board at the arrows. Creeps up a tad high and leaves the 4-pin.
Boy, Marshall, people are saying how much more can he move left? Because it's pretty deep.
Well, Weber can play. He can play 6 there, and he can do it on either lane.
Now Horan, 3 in a row. 4th frame. Leads by 27. 3 national titles and 19 regional championships for the lefty. That's 4 in a row. 4 in a row for Horan. A 300 game, an extra $10,000. Past champions here Steve Hoskins, of course, Dennis Horan a couple of years ago, and Hoskins in '97.
Well, you can see Weber. He won this tournament back in 1992. And this is as big a date as he's ever had. A chance to get to the 26th title level to tie his dad.
Also, he is yet to be named PBA Player of the Year.
Well, that's been a goal of his for many years, and well, he's been close on a number of occasions.
Won the title earlier this year and has bowled very well on the Winter Tour. Horan up in the 5th.
No word yet on just what led up to this crash.
Well, Horan has got a lot of good breaks today. That time the 6-pin won't fall, but it's 4 in a row to start the match out, and he's got a 36-pin lead. Maybe a little slow with the speed. The ball's going to creep up high. Fortunate the 7-pin fell, just the 6. Easy spare for the lefty.
The Lawndale Driver License Center on Levitt Street in Oxford Circle.
He's stronger than all of the Avengers rolled into one, and soon to be known as Earth's mightiest.
Dennis Horan trying to make it a clean sweep here in Akron at Stonehenge Family Fun Center. He leads by 36. And we're back. That was a nice shot of Inventure Place, the National Inventors Hall of Fame in Akron. While we were away, Pete Weber a couple of 10 pins, 5th and 6th
Weber still having a hard time.
Dennis Horan with a strike in the 6th. Horan still on top. 7th frame and another one.
Well, he's 48 pins on top, and well, he's got some fans out there just loving his bowling today. You know, Horan has averaged 221 for the first 3 games, and his opposition's highest game is only 215. So one of the reasons why he's kept going. Will it get there? Gosh, another 7-pin for Weber, or excuse me, a 10-pin for Weber.
Weber's not.
And it looks as if 8 to first is going to go to Horan. Another lefty coming from the bottom.
Weber picks it up this year. The tournament leader, just 1 and 5 in title matches. Weber 11 and 14. He's on top with an average of 214. $40,000 to the winner, and Weber trails by 49.
Well, will it be a little bit too late?
It's
a start. He can shoot 220. Horan working in a 230 pace right now, 238 pace.
Players thinking also, Marshall, about the Reichert Cup. Coming up, Jason Couch secured a spot, winner of the TSC, Norm Duke, the PBA National, and Parker Bone, our Player of the Year.
Dennis Horan, he's feeling it, and he knows this is his tournament right now. Well, they all thought it would be Tiger Woods, and he certainly will be heavily favored, but not a definite.
Again.
There's the definite right there.
Boy, Dennis Horan, 4 strikes to start the title match, a spare and 4 more. What a huge win.
Right. I mean, with 8 games to go, he's in 22nd place, and now he's your winner. Just an amazing finish.
Pete Weber finishing out the match. He's left a lot of 10 pins.
Dennis Horan with just another exclamation point in the 9th frame. He knows that locked it up. Sure, I'd smile. Congratulations, Dennis Horan.
Bill Horan's last win came a couple of years ago here at Stonehenge. And again, ran the table.
He did it 2 years ago. Once again today. Probably looking to buy a piece of the action here at Stonehenge.
The Pete Weber, who led this tournament from the 4th round on, is going to have to settle for a 2nd place finish.
Look, I think Horan put on a dominant.
Weber just getting out of the way. And 4-pin will fall. Yeah.
But so will Weber this afternoon. Because the lefty, Dennis Horan Jr. is going to win it.
You could see that Weber threw the ball out quite a bit on the lane and just trips out there forward the last. Dennis Horan He could shoot 279 with 2 more strikes, but more importantly, he has secured the victory. The Bear Brunswick Touring Players Championship, his second TPC.
Michigan was also hit with
When you go back to the 10th frame of the last match, Eric Forkel needed just 8 to move on.
Yeah, Weber didn't even think he'd be bowling Horan.
And rain left
That's
to
okay.
7-10.
7-10, I can live with that. Means nothing right now. He's the champion. Bob Turk and JT McDonald off from Bear and JT from Brunswick.
But that doesn't matter.
Your winner,
And
Dennis
awesome
Horan,
performance.
266 to 189.